Yo, what's good, everyone? Back at it again with another chapter review, and personally, I stayed up for this chapter, and I've just been thinking about it more and more and more as I've been writing this script and just thinking about what exactly I want to say about the chapter, and this is kind of crazy. Like, this chapter is kind of crazy. I know the power scalers are definitely going to be flipping out because of some things in this chapter, and it's just not even that. I'm not a power scaler. You guys probably assumed that kind of view at this point, but definitely just seeing the Luffy Kaido clash. Obviously, I'm skipping way forward for that, but that was crazy. Like, really thinking about it, like, he in the worldview is definitely going to be seen realistically to the other emperors as like that level, and it's kind of crazy. It's just a really kind of crazy thing. So just wanted to highlight that first, just immediately, because that has been the thing that's just been playing around in my brain over and over and over again. So with that, very good chapter. So yeah, I'll hop right into the review. If you enjoy, make sure to do the YouTube spiel, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. So the chapter starts out actually with a recollection of the Fire Festival, and it's pretty cool because we get to see Tenguyama. I'm pretty certain that's his name. The guy who helped Tama sort of live in the woods this whole time, escape from all the beast pirates, and we get this recollection like, please, Tama, be safe. Then we cut immediately back to Momo and Luffy fighting Kaido, which is super sick. I was a bit worried that this was just gonna pan away, and I was like, are you serious? Because literally last chapter we got that hype moment of the reveal of them about to fight, so that's pretty great. Though luckily the chapter's title, Tennozan Turning Point, didn't have me in total disbelief that this could be possible, seeing the Luffy versus Kaido evidently being the turning point of, the entire raid itself. The morale is going way up, like it has been ever since the Flying Six were getting defeated, almost one after the other, and especially with the end of this chapter, we can definitely tell things are really coming down to the final sections of everything, and it's just kind of crazy, as someone who really believed the whole raid is going to fail agenda for a really long time, because I thought this 5-act structure kind of theory going around, I think it's kind of cool that like my beliefs are just completely going out the window. Like, I don't know, I thought it was really neat, and let's just get into that more right now. Now Luffy, Momonosuke, and Kaido are all way above Onigashima fighting it out, and there's some really cool choreography in this section of the fight. I really like how obviously power scalers are going to be like, Momo dodge the breath blast, and I'm like, bro, I do not care. It's cool that he did, because obviously Momo wants Kaido to take it down so much at this point. His parents are dead, all the people who cared for him are dying or dead. It's just, the motivation is real. Momo actually goes even a step further than just dodging the blast, but to actually damaging and seemingly inflicting actual pain on Kaido, which I think is super just sick. And I think it's absolutely hilarious how some of the supernova just obviously didn't do any like damaging damage to him, except like Luffy and Zoro, and Momo just biting him did so much damage. I thought it was hilarious, and I know people are going to be fuming about that on Twitter and stuff, so I really wanted to point that out. But also, obviously, this is a super sick moment, and Luffy actually follows up on this saying, see, how could you be scared of anything else? You just bit an emperor of the sea. And Momo is just assertively saying, yes, there is nothing that scares me. And Luffy, now, something that we've all been like theorizing for a lot, is that Momo is going to use his own flame clouds to hold up Onigashima in the air and presumably stop it from hitting Wano, which I think is super sick. Glad that's happening, because I really enjoyed that theory. I skipped over this, but I do want to highlight it as well. But Momo has a really, really cool moment, in my opinion, where while still biting on Kaido, Kaido says, "What are you doing, you brat?" And Momo recollects and think about every single thing that Kaido's done to him, how his country is just a mess, his parents are dead, and it's just really cool because he gets to see this. You see the anger in his eyes, and it's really, really cool, in my opinion. Now, for those of you who have read the chapter, you know I have been sort of getting rid of one element of the chapter, which is the Inuarashi, Nekomamushi stuff going on. And specifically, we're going to get into that, but oh my god. I thought it was really cool how the dragon sort of brawl at the rooftop did conflict with their battles, because obviously Kaido, whenever he shows up, a bunch of clouds appear, and Momo did the same thing, which blocked out the moon. I thought that was actually pretty cool and fit a lot. I never really thought about it in my head, but it just made a ton of sense. So I thought that was neat. But strong but so both their fights end this chapter as well, and the fact that we never really got that kind of fight between Jack and, you know, Inu and Neko, that kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. The emotional resonance of that, I was really expecting something crazy, and we got nothing. We got nothing. And Neko fought Perospero to avenge Pedro, and a lot of people assume Carrot would fight, you know, Perospero, get some revenge, you know. No, that didn't happen either. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, like just damn. You know, I feel like a lot of people really wanted the Carrot fight specifically. For me, I always assumed it just would happen. It just made sense in my brain. She literally fought him earlier, but she got wiped. And it's just kind of crazy. Like, I really expected that to be a thing. They're definitely going to show those fights in the anime. I feel like it would be pretty sick, you know, to see. So very, very excited for that. But, man, those fights really they got so like off screened. It's just a shame, because I really expected them to be some pretty sick fights with their really, really awesome Sulong forms. But what are you gonna do? I did really like how they were both ended together, though, of course, because Inu and Neko, they're always a pair, you know. It was cool that both their fights ended together. Both their fights kind of changed with the pair of dragons getting, you know, in their duel. I thought it was cool. So and definitely thought it was sick how both of them ended with Odin one sword style. That was really, really cool. So just wanted to say, definitely that was kind of a shame, to say the least, but there were still some cool aspects of it in general. Now to talk about my favorite part in this entire chapter, which is when Luffy declares once again, I am going to definitely beat Kaido. And they do this clash, and you know how I mentioned that the clouds from the dragons sort of, you know, stop Inu and Neko from doing everything? Luffy and Kaido clashing causes the sky to split, and oof, oh my god, like, it just chills, genuine like chills, you know. This is like, he's one of those moments, it's one of those times where it's like, this is really showing how far we've came. Like, ever since we saw Shanks and Whitebeard way long ago do this kind of stuff, and now Luffy's doing it. It's really crazy to see. So I absolutely love this moment, and I just really wanted to talk about it. And that moment, the heavens being split, is what leads to Inu and Neko returning to Sulong and taking down Perospero and Jack. So yeah, those are all my thoughts on chapter 1026 of One Piece. And overall, obviously I'm a bit annoyed that Inu and Neko didn't really get fights that I felt, you know, were deserved, but they'll probably get more expanded on in the anime just because it looks cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So eager to see those. Hopefully they have some cool moments as well. But overall, that clash with Luffy and Kaido, and that scene with Momo actually getting determined and like eager to fight Kaido were really, really great. Both those scenes were fantastic. And yeah, so Curious, what do you think on this chapter as well? Are you pissed that Archie and Nekomamushi didn't really get a fight? Are you a Carrot fan, dashed that Carrot did not fight Perospero and take him out for Pedro? So curious what you all think of the chapter. And with that, hope you have a good one and hope you enjoyed this video.